Well, let's get this game underway. Navi, a single map for me for making the grand final with this new lineup, and it has been looking fantastic so far. And the new Fnatic lineup is also looking really strong. I mean, no matter what, we're going to get some kind of a new lineup into the finals, and it's going to be exciting to see exactly how it'll play out.
Well, here's a good start for the Vitality defense. Alex obviously not having a good time, but look at the push towards Playground. Look at the push towards Party on the other side of the map, on the mini-map, and that's a good win for RPK. He burned. Alex had to get aggressive to get out of the fire. They can have a fast flank coming up, and this defense is holding on so well, and they don't even need the flanks. A stellar hold from Vitality. The pistol round is theirs.
Well done. That's what they need. I mean, that 16-6 loss on the first map. If you can start off with a pistol round here, and especially if you can survive the next coming round, where Navi are going to be pretty aggressively investing into it, then you could begin something. You can start to put it behind you, and you can start to make something work in your favor. And they're going to be having a pretty good amount of grenades there on the Vitality side. I think that's going to be very helpful, and not overly aggressive either. Shox and ZywOo there with the MP9s, but those are close range, and with that double setup, that should be really good.
Well, it all depends on how Boomich and Guardian can work together to take control of this. They peek at the same time from different angles, but actually both the SMGs maintaining their attention in the proper direction. And no one from Vitality falls. A good initial defense, a good stand from the two SMGs, and Navi's gonna pick up the pace. They want to stop this rotation from coming in, but Guardian blind, can't land the shot. Assist towards ZywOo with the flashbang. And now Navi is forced away. flamie, though, has found himself into a very nice position. He will possibly be able to catch him off guard. He's gonna lurk up the ramp. No one has spotted him just yet, but there is a player up above, and he just maintains his secrecy right outside the vision.
That's going to be calling Simple back. Also Electronic with the bomb. They're going to find flamie, so that's unfortunate. I mean, if he gets that kill, probably get the bomb plant down. I love that flashbang from ZywOo being thrown from over at lawn. That was really well sort of improvised. I'm
actually kind of surprised that flamie went for that play before his teammates were anywhere nearby. Alex should be able to get a double kill, or maybe a knife, maybe make up for the last map, but fair play. Simple started the turnaround. Nice double kill. Not out of the woods just yet. I'm still upset with Alex.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can coerce him into it at one point.
I'm mentioning it. Just a little. It's almost like flamie when you're that close. This is such a small detail, right? The percentage of winning that round for Navi is still minuscule, even if this play works out perfectly. But why not wait there until your teammates come into the bomb site, and that can cause some kind of a distraction, make some kind of presence towards Monster. You know, take RPK's attention away from you for just a moment. Regardless, 2-0. Remember, this is the map as well, Navi, where you've talked about it a couple times. It was really cool to watch Boomich more than willing all on his own to kind of come out here towards Playground, towards Party, to start clearing bathrooms, force back any aggression, all on his own. And Navi was able to just be so successful towards the B bomb site while he was doing that. And a number of times he even opened up the escape route towards the other side of the map when they needed it. So that'll be really fun to see if Vitality can handle that, how much research they've put into stopping those kinds of plays.
I feel like from what I've seen out of him so far is a lot of the time, normally if you are that sort of sole player playing on that side of the map, on the A side, let's say alone, there's a limit to how far you will go. It seems like Boomich just like, no, if I can go all the way to the A bomb side and fight, I'm gonna do that. That's fine by me, and it's kind of cool to see. So maybe we'll get to experience some of it once they pick up the rifles here. Oh, Boomich!
But that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of attempt we like to see.
Yeah, exactly what we like.
Yeah, there was someone in the crowd that liked it too.
We're gonna be, we're gonna give him top points, maximum points for effort.
Yeah, he pulled up the knife, he laid it all on the line, left it all on the map, 110%. 3-0 for this Vitality defense, starting out strong in a way they weren't able to do on Nuke. AWP in ZywOo's hands going into the fourth round. Guardian has one as well. Guardian, flamie, and Boomich in those 3 rounds, 0 kills between all 3, but still obviously very early. And that's a missed Molotov that might mess up the timing, or maybe it was perfect because they've actually double-naded Guardian down to 35.
He jumped right into that. That was actually, yeah. We need the aerial view of that one. ZywOo could have easily been a kill there, taking down Boomich, but missed shot means now they're going to be feeling like it's not really worth sticking around. flamie drops very low to some early fights over at Monster tunnel. Oh, and the grenades, are they going to chase him down? No, they're a little bit far up. But this is still a very sort of cautious start from Na'Vi. They've already been tagged up 2 of their players, and the bomb is quite far back. So they haven't really made much headway at all.
I like the aggression from Vitality with that damage onto flamie as well. Makes me feel like they did put some research into this to be so convincingly aggressive after that one encounter, saying the research we put in shows that when flamie's doing a play like this, maybe he's all alone here. They've gotten great control, great information, and can mount a really strong defense on the other side of the map towards A.
shox set up in that position to not be flashed and very fast to get the spin out for the kill. And ZywOo just holding a very narrow gap. It's going to be very hard if you're coming through on the other side to do anything there. 25 seconds and shox will take down Guardian. Softened up from earlier and that headshot did it. And now ZywOo, he legged Simple already and he'll take him down easily with the pistol. And now time is running out and everything has gone quite badly wrong for Na'Vi in this round. Boomich will be found and flamie just wants to save this AWP with 6 health left. And I don't know, they have some money to hunt if they really want to. But
I think they're going to be fine with it.
No, it's a large map to find people on, isn't it?
Yeah, well, especially because, yeah, you're right. And then they're all still so far away, and just, be content with that. Let them have the AWP. It's like almost that concept, oddly enough, another Swedish team kind of came out with, I believe that was even in Malmo, was, if they're going to save one weapon, let them force buy around it. We'll gladly take, the AWP and 4 pistols rather than, 3 AK-47s and an AWP.
Yeah, I believe that was a Swedish Counter-Strike legend Threat.
Yeah, Threat.
That came up with that idea. It's kind of a clever observation, isn't it? Because that does happen where people are like, oh, maybe we can force up behind it, and then they trick themselves into doing it again. In the past, Na'Vi haven't really needed any tricking to go for force buys. They've been quite happy to do that. But so far, it's a timeout that they've called, and now they're back into it, and yeah, they're going to be going more or less all in here. Simple, maybe. Oh, he's going to be buying Krieg as well. Yeah, so I feel like this is something that Na'Vi would have probably done almost no matter what. They've saved a little bit, but not much.
Boomich going to get through the Molotov as well. There's the nade, and he obviously hesitated and did well to avoid that. Knew it was coming from the previous round. Everyone else towards this B bomb site, but look at the crunch that Vitality has on it. 3 defenders here, 1 in the danger stairs, and 1 very, very close, halfway up bathroom. So they're ready to slam dunk over towards this B bomb site as soon as Na'Vi make their presence known. As soon as they commit, Vitality's going to collapse.
But shox is so alone here. I mean, he's got some cover from the stairwell on the upside, but Simple, he's thinking about it all the time with that Krieg. But shox is going to be quicker and he'll take him down. And that's huge. Now that B push is going to be very weird until you clear out shox, and he's even so clever right now. This is all the experience showing. He knows that as long as he's alive, they can't do anything down on that B bomb side, so he's trying to make himself very hard to find. Electronic, oh, he's going to be successful. Simple shox coming down, but that's so much time wasted. And there's still 4 versus 3.
Time wasted, and also Guardian's life wasted. In the meantime, while they're hunting down shox, they lose 1 more. And they still haven't made any moves towards one of the bomb sites. They gain nothing for the loss of life for hunting down shox. Still far away, and now you have 2 players rotated over, including ZywOo with that AWP. Alex just hiding behind the truck. And there's not enough utility to neutralize this. They're going to have to just cross their fingers and hope ZywOo misses some shots, and not that time. Takes off the head of Boomich.
I'm not going to lie, if your plan is hoping that ZywOo doesn't hit the shots, I'm not on board with that. I think that is not a good plan in any way whatsoever. Electronic are going to be trying to see if he can maybe close out 1 more kill, but it won't happen. Apex will take him down, and Vitality off to a fantastic start here on Overpass. 5-0 in their favor, really quickly making up for all the bad luck and all the terrible stuff that was happening on Nuke. I think the only way they could have won that round, Na'Vi, I noticed at the end, Vitality had no smokes, so if the bomb had gone down toward bathrooms, that's one of those you can get into like a long, weird fight. That's all I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, even doing that, you would just lose so many players trying to get that bomb planted because you yourself had no utility. Regardless, here we are, 0-5, Mac 10 on flamie. One of the stars of that first map. He was incredible, especially in the first half, and he's got 0 kills so far here on Overpass. ZywOo's going to get himself out very quickly and efficiently. It actually takes a hit, finds a kill. That is a beautiful sequence. I think even Guardian was a little bit shocked by it.
He made that jump look so easy, but I mean...
Yeah, style points.
I think it's easier for me to count the times that I actually have made it rather than the times that I haven't. 5 versus 4 at the moment. That position, by the way, on the flower beds up there is a position the Guardian loves to play himself, so he'll know it well enough. Shox. Did he know? Oh, the flashbang in. Stipple is gone, and that's a good return from Boomich at the very least, but still. Navi, a man down, and with not that much utility still.
I think they're going to be fine with it. Vitality, look at this push. Apex is coming from behind. flamie is going to have no idea what hit him. Navi's all rotating back to this bomb site, and they're going to be here. You're going to get here, and his teammate's going to be dead, and they're going to be wondering, what do we do now? And how tense is this? I don't even think he realizes yet.
No, he doesn't.
flamie has not taken a step back. He's just barely out of his vision. This can be so awkward. And now this gets sketchy. This can go so many different ways.
I mean, if flamie never backs up, maybe that's it, but yeah, Apex sees them. If he makes noise running, he's still going to be walking. Oh, this is so weird. flamie should have been dead a full minute ago, and now instead, is he going to catch him? He takes Alex down, but there's only 7 seconds. Surely, there is no way they're going to be shutting it down. A good double kill for ZywOo. And Vitality will win 6-0 early on here. This is so impressive. ZywOo's got 7-1. Apex has got 7-0. And even the rest of the team is playing very well at the moment.
That felt like a whole Doctor Strange situation with Apex, where it's just like there's so many different possibilities that can come out of this setup that we have, and only one of them would actually work for Navi. The fact that flamie and him just kind of, dodge each other just barely out of their vision. Apex could have won if he pushed up behind flamie, could have won if he stayed and helped his teammate at stairs, could have won flanking through Monster like he did. It was just all the options available, and now look at the nade, the utility barrage. Navi's going to want a timeout, certainly after this round.
It looked like Apex thought Alex was shooting at him then.
Yeah, I was going to say, it did. He's like, why are you shooting at me, bro?
Friendly fire, but he was actually saving him, so. A Guardian must be getting tired of running into grenades at this point. Been a couple of rounds now. He's also got no kills, along with... No, actually, he's the only one now. flamie's picked up a kill in the meantime, but it's 2 on Electronic, Boomich, and Simple, so...
Yeah, just not enough output coming from this Navi offense, not enough kills. And remember, that can change in a heartbeat. This half is still salvageable as well. Boomich coming up along the wall. ZywOo's attention is taken away, but he's got an Electronic, and he transfers over just fine. flamie, another headshot on the board, but shox is here to put this down. 7-0 for Vitality.
Ooh. Someone's been studying.
Alexi Bob?
It said OG, didn't it? I want to say.
Yeah, down beneath it did.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. 7-0. And this kind of a beginning is, I don't know. We're watching some kind of weird mirror of what's happening on Nuke. Boomich running into more grenades.
They need to just avoid,
efficient.
Yeah, just avoid that area for the first 10 to 15 seconds. They've been hit and chipped down by those nades so frequently. It's Boomich and Guardian here. Oh, he's been spotted. He didn't even realize it. No appearance of Boomich on his screen, and a follow-up from Guardian. And that's what I'm talking about. It can change so quickly. Nice openings provided by Boomich and Guardian, and now Navi can slow this down. They can wait for the response, and they're going to get one right here. Simple's going to be able to find RPK. He looks like he's in position for a pop flash when he hears any kind of information.
Immediately. They almost have to do that. What else can Vitality do? And that's a disgusting follow-up. Taking down Apex. So much better in this round. And I think you're right, it's not too late. They can still turn this half into a pretty good first half, and Vitality probably need to take a round like this to just remind themselves of that fact, to just sort of remember, right now we're really, really well on our way to that third map, but if we start to slow it down and start to feel too confident, that can all get washed away. Nice attack there from Alex, taking down Simple. Now running back up, and the bomb is going to be down at B, but there's no way for Alex to know that.
He's done a good job of taking some weapons, making this somewhat costly, and even Guardian, who has him trapped, doesn't really want to mess with that fight. He wants to get away, and oh, this is awkward, and Alex just misses the opportunity. Guardian is fortunate to get away with his life, but he should be able to keep this M4. Navi do not want the hunt. They don't have the cash for it, and especially Guardian with the AWP wants to keep that weapon alive, so fair play.
Oh, if he snuck in here, if he goes to get the kill on Boomich now, he can probably smoke into his bomb. He's running for it. It's probably already too late, I'm gonna say. Smoke is gonna be up. He's gonna go straight for it, and Boomich is in position. I love that from Alex. Listen, he didn't go for the knife kill earlier, but that's very cool.
Especially the only reason he goes for it is because Guardian spotted him out towards long. They were like, oh yeah, he's trying to save. There's no way he comes back for this. I don't know if he would have been able to get that. That might have been right on the edge.
I think if he hadn't got killed, he would have got it, but yeah, I'm just trying, right? I think it's so rarely that we see it. I'm on board with that attempt, Alex. 7-1. Na'Vi picking up their first round here at the second map. Better late than never. More grenades. This is reaching Mistrales levels of grenade damage.
Yeah, their utility prep has been fine for Vitality. They're going to be very pleased with it when they check it out after the game.
Rest in pieces, Mistrales. But yeah.
That is a bit wild.
It's very wild.
That came out of nowhere.
Well, I think we were all a little bit hesitant to credit Fnatic with the earlier wins in the tournament. We were like, yeah, but let's just see. And then it was great. So
I've been ready for Fnatic to come back for like 2.5 years now. Like Flusha, JW, Crims. I've been ready for all of it. Ready for the resurgence of the hive mind.
I mean, it's such a long time to wait, and it's such a long. It's at some point you get that feeling of like, you know what, that like rebuilding that is not going to be possible. But then here we are.
Well, to be fair, we probably started to feel the same way with Na'Vi, and then here we are again.
It's a good story on both sides. This, however, for Na'Vi is really making me worried. 35 seconds. That smoke goes up in Monster Tunnel. The bomb is on the other side.
It's the nades that Na'Vi has to use that are scary as well. They don't have much at all.
Yeah, they could lose this round just for time. Apex, if he smoked the tunnel again, I think that would be the round-winning smoke. Instead, he smokes the L-bend. That means they could come through on the other side. Flashbang to set it up, and Apex is ready. All 30 bullets, and he's going to shut every single person down. That is the textbook play. It really works out that perfectly. Normally, you get the chance, but someone's going to have a chance to reply. But Apex, he's got no flower pots to shoot on this map, so instead, he's just going to have to contend with Na'Vi members, and he's doing a fine job at the moment.
Well, it's such a perfect flashbang as well. How often do you have a flashbang left this late in the game? And the fact that it's so late into the round as well, or excuse me, that late into the round, and the fact that it is so late means they know that that's when the hit has to come. If Na'Vi's going to attack the bomb site, that flashbang is 100% going to be effective. Na'Vi got ruined, and this offense has stalled out. We talked about some of the struggles we saw yesterday from Vitality's defense. We saw it on Nuke as well. Here on Overpass, they are up to the task.
That's 10-1 on Apex, 10-3 on ZywOo at the moment. That was such a cool setup. Ooh. That guy had some sort of magic going on. Round number 10. I'll try not to get distracted by the flashing lights in the audience. See if Na'Vi can do something. Anything.
Yeah, they need it right now. Apex can try and do some chip damage with a nade. Not too shabby. Simple down to 82. And Apex, actually, I mean, they know he's here. They know he's in this position, but flamie didn't have the timing on that smoke clearing. And still, the nightmare continues for Na'Vi as ZywOo adds on top of it. Electronic going to try and make some kind of a contact play out monster. And unfortunately, the only person he has to deal with is Alex pretty much way back. So now Apex knows. Both defenders here know, and RPK's got the kill.
And they were set up for a double peek, but there was even a sort of a gap between them, right? So they weren't going to peek on top of each other. Really well done. Even if Electronic instantly gets that headshot, probably not going to be able to transfer it that quickly. So 2 versus 4 here. Vitality just, the difference between this and Nuke is almost immeasurable.
You could say that about Na'Vi though as well.
That's true.
Guardian going to try and do his best to save the weapon. Double kill for RPK, double kill for Apex. And a 9-1 scoreline. Vitality in response have been stunning to that map 1 loss.
And this is so hard to even understand because with the kind of firepower that now we're bringing out on Nuke and in every other match they played so far here in Sweden, you would think at the very minimum, the thing that they could do was try and challenge and win some early fights. And they've done that for 1 round exactly. And every other round, it's just been deleted. More grenades.
Yeah, more grenade damage. Boomich has aided a couple times, Guardian as well. The real issue is just the money has been able to build up so much. Vitality sitting very, very nicely. 3 players from Vitality over. Oh, wow.
Good night. It's just a random shot, isn't it? You could do that a lot of times and never get anything for it, but Guardian probably going to be a little bit frustrated now. They almost could get close enough. I think Alex is kind of there to salvage it, but still. Flashbang. Peek. Oh, well, Boomich still goes down. He was scoped up and he even managed to do that.
I was going to say, it's so crazy, the ability of ZywOo to find his targets while scoped up, while having no vision or no knowledge of where they might be. That's an incredible talent that is so rare to find and so hard to train. Not that time. That's not perfect.
Knife him. Alex, we've this 3rd time and just growing real frustrated with him now, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll have to have a conversation. We'll sit him down after this. He's had his chances.
Yeah, it's hard to criticize him because he's obviously a very good player overall, but, you know, we could do with that every once in a while.
A little bit of showmanship. That goes a long way.
Of course, if it goes wrong, we will criticize you for that as well. It's unfair. It's an unfair world. Welcome to it.
Oh, ZywOo almost hits that shot.
And that's almost like if they slow down to not run into the grenades, then ZywOo can take that position and suddenly do a little bit there. Could have absolutely worked out. Now, shox very low on health from that. He's not going to be happy. Down to 11 health. Hoping to not get spammed through the wall, essentially. Just trying to stay safe for a minute. The bomb is still dropped quite far back as Navi are edging on this B-bomb side.
He's also calling for a teammate to come over for a boost, but I think since there was only 2 members dedicated inside the bomb site at the time, they didn't want to use the manpower. shox with low HP going to get far back, trying to change positions. That's going to leave an opening for Electronic, but that's shut down very quick by RPK. Another flashbang peek going to come out. Guardian with the ult. That's him, unfortunately, to go down. Simple must try to recover. A gap on the smoke, but he still can't come through it. And this defense is just way too good. They are covering each other so well. 42 seconds on the clock, and Simple's in a 1 versus 4.
And he walks right into Apex. They don't even throw the flashbangs half the time in this round. They just say, you know what? They're not winning any fights here. 11-1. This is so outrageous. They're doing even better than Navi were doing in the first half on Nuke. They're actually outperforming Navi in the previous map. Hard to explain, isn't it? I think our analysts are going to have to come up with some really, really good explanations, good storylines.
Everything you need. Yeah, this has been really weird. Just how the 180 both of these teams have gone on this map. And the weird thing is they're both really struggling on their own map picks. Boomich going to smoke off the front of bathrooms. Ooh, and a big force for Navi towards long A. And yeah, they need rounds on the board. They need these last 3 rounds of the half if they want a chance to make any kind of a comeback.
Slowing it down a lot here, and I'm going to be flashing the corner, but I actually almost feel like when you have these pistols, flashing like that, I mean, never mind that the boost was perfectly timed there, I just feel like all you're doing is signaling the fact that you're going to be showing up.
Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately for Navi, there's no smokes. There's just 2 flashbangs, but it's also 2 AWPs defending this bomb site for the longest time. They finally just rotated a rifle in there, but if you had some utility to create some kind of a set piece, that would have been so deadly. Missed shot from the op will allow them to get a little bit closer. The rifle in Alex's hands has gone down. It's got to be ZywOo and shox. ZywOo's actually just going to use the CZ, and he's done fine work. shox as well. Going to add on to it with some accuracy, and Apex gets here right at the end. 12-1 in the favor of Vitality.
Not that we're there yet, but the 3rd map in this series would be Dust 2, and surely that will be a map where everybody's going to be feeling, you know, real loose and competitive on.
That was the 3rd map yesterday for the Vitality Mouse Sports as well.
Yeah, you're right. That was a very, very fun game. If you missed it, you should go back and watch it. Apex has 16-1 That has to be a very rare ratio to start off a half with here. Let's see where it ends. The grenade is fantastic here for RPK. He smokes himself up to put out the Molotov, and now he's just trying to buy time. The flashbang as well, allowing for Apex to get a kill. He is just building right now. This 14th round off to a terrible start for Na'Vi, and the beat defense so far has been completely and utterly unbeatable. Vitality, they just won that third map, and Na'Vi have got no kind of a reply right now. Guardian low on health. Apex even taking down Alex. He's so much on fire. He's like, just bring them all right now. If you don't have any more enemies, she's gonna be friends instead. 13-1 in a nice round here. Overall, we're gonna listen. I'm gonna say that's 18 kills for Apex, and
yeah, we'll count it as one. And everyone's laughing on the Vitality side. RPK, Apex just giggling about it as well. They know they're having no issues with this Na'Vi attack. Ooh, bit of an accident. Also, maybe some built-up frustration.
Maybe he thought the helmet was a flower pot, and he was just so ready. Like, he's programmed himself.
You think he's using like a flower pot skin for helmets?
That would be it, wouldn't it? Just do it for Apex. That's like the 100th time that double grenade has worked in just 15 rounds, which is incredible.
That's a pretty good ratio. Well, ZywOo going to be boosted up over the smoke for some kind of information. Look at the utility on Na'Vi. They have nothing. They came into this with only smokes, no flashbangs, and now all they have is the guns in their hands. Boomich going to find the opening kill. It's pretty early in the round to get to that point. Maybe Alex caught off guard, but Na'Vi desperate to double their round score.
I mean, even if that happens, right, surely you can't even celebrate it. You just have to realize that this is so late in the day. ZywOo, an elbow showing. Ready to take more fights. As long as that smoke is up, he's feeling like no one's going to be coming through, and he's got shox there to shoot them in the back, and shox will win that fight against Electronic, and now even pushing forward, knowing they're probably right on the other side of the wall, but they've only got 30 seconds here. ZywOo with one more kill, and a 2 versus 4, and what started like a decent round is now going to completely collapse here as RPK will get the last one. It's 14-1 in favor of Vitality, and down on the stage, we've got Frankie. Grand finals, and then Vitality, hold up a minute. We still got Overpass to play, and now, I mean, it's almost done. I can't even explain what we're seeing here, but Na'Vi did not show up on this map, and for a comeback to happen, I don't know, this would be truly historical if they did that.
I'm surprised you even said the word. There's no even point to even bring it up or think about it. Not only did they just looked like they were not in this server whatsoever. A really, really rough offensive side from Na'Vi. So Vitality can close it out as soon as possible. They can close it out very, very quickly here. And if you're Vitality, you might as well just do that. Just get it over with, move on to that third map. Don't even risk anything. Guardian jumping for information. Sees absolutely nothing. He's going to be here with Simple.
Oh, flashbang of Simple. If he's in the middle of everything here, oh, it's not going to be a flash, it's going to be the smoke instead. They'll still take him down. And now Guardian needs to call for some backup very fast. There's the flashbang finally coming in from the T side, just trying to create some more space. And Alex will pick up a kill. Boomich, great headshots. And Guardian will follow up. He's finally going to be going down, but still, RPK is alone inside of the side. And that will be a round win for Na'Vi. The second of the map for them.
What a flank from Boomich. That was the perfect time coming up the stairs. That was absolutely beautiful that he's able to find these kills as they enter the bomb site. Look at the range on that as well. 2 one-taps. That's disgusting. We didn't see it from his POV originally. Those are round-saving shots from Boomich. We'll see what kind of implications that can have moving forward, but off to a good start. Guardian missing a quick flick, and Vitality with such a lead, a 12-round lead. Don't feel any need to invest in Simple. He's going to make so much money here. Now, oh, look at that go! He's got 3, but he can't reload in time.
Right, I like that. That's, you know, sort of a visual representation of how Vitality are feeling at the moment.
That was a pretty good dance.
Maybe not so much after the auto shotgun run-in, but I think Simple was actually having fun in this round. I think he was just saying, you know.
I mean, you are down 3-14. You might as well find some way to have fun. The first half wasn't fun at all. There was nothing you could enjoy there.
Certainly not as a Na'Vi fan, as a Vitality fan on the other hand. Oh, the Molotov right on top. Alex is forced into the MP9. That's a very, very strange grenade. I don't think I've seen that very often. You see smokes thrown there from CT spawn, but not Molotovs.
Not Molotovs. Well, shox, chance to recover. No nades on him. He just has to go gun out, but he's got a shotgun very close around that corner. Electronic biding his time. All of Vitality slowing things down, keeping it quiet across the map. You've got Apex and you've got ZywOo now rotating and clearing out Underpass. Making sure there's no aggression, no pushes anywhere on the map. Their teammates just holding on to the staging area outside of the B-bomb site. They will come over and run a set piece here.
That auto shotgun is a little bit scary. It works both ways here, right? If he gets the first kill on L-Band, if he turns around for the 180, even at that medium range, it's still pretty good. And now I'm getting worried about the time. Now, the good thing is here for Vitality, there's almost no grenades left on Na'Vi. They've got a couple of flashbangs, and that's pretty much it. Now you're using 2 of them. That means Guardian is the only one that has anyone left, and it's on the wrong side of the map. Electronic, though, deleting shox, and if he could have got that kill, that would have been probably it. But now flamie will follow up with a defense, and Simple, lurking at the edge of the smoke, doesn't even need to call him into action. flamie doing it all on his own. A beautiful triple, and a 14-4 scoreline now.
Yeah, that looked very easy for flamie. He's just running around deathmatching essentially behind this pillar. Well played, long range towards sandbags. These medium range fights are very, very nice, very quick headshots. 4-14, 10 rounds behind for Na'Vi now.
If this comeback works for Na'Vi from 14-1.
All right.
Like, how many other games do you think in global offensive history there are that we could look at that Molotov again? I think that is so cool. That's going to be used a lot more, for sure.
Yeah, definitely slows things down, allows for a little bit of variation.
Yeah, it slows them down, but it also, if you're already at the edge of that tunnel, like Alex was, right, it pushes you forward. You're just
forces
like,
you into the fight.
Damn, I have to run now. Like, how many other games could you compare this to?
I can think of one nice comeback on Overpass that you could compare it to.
It'll be a very, very small list of games, I think. How does this end up in a 1 versus 2? They missed all of the triple in the corner there. Now Guardian running onto the site. Flashbang doesn't really do much of anything. Somehow Vitality have found their way in, and that comeback discussion might be cut very, very short. Nothing brought into the round here for Vitality almost, but they still make this round work, and he's going to walk right into it. That's 15 for Vitality. What a turnaround, and I don't even know how.
No, that was, I mean, they just swarmed to that bomb site. It's phenomenal. It's great trading. And Na'Vi just could never get a hold of it. This time, those shots aren't as crisp. They don't come out as fast. Oh, Liquid fans.
Gotta appreciate that.
Yeah. Hanging around at the arena.
Should
a lot of
always
signatures.
do that.
Yeah. Well, Na'Vi, no more mistakes. It's got to be 11 in a row if they want to force overtime. Not even a chance to go for the victory. Oh, and RPK, if they turn this corner, if he's got this red, that is Simple at the corner. But thankfully, with the shotgun, there's no way Simple goes for that fight.
No, he's hoping that someone's going to show up on that one instead. Oh, this could be over so quickly here. There is another auto shotgun in play on Electronic. That's inside of Connector. Flashbang on Boomich. I'm shocked that he even got that kill, but he can't get back for the Flames, and they knew it as well. flamie long range there with the FAMAS. At least we'll get that. Electronic comes exploding out of the door, but doesn't get the actual kill that he wanted. So it's still a 3-on-3. flamie, that's a great follow-up, but surely he's going to be going down now. He's already done so much. Guardian saving him on one side, and shox in a 1 versus 2. He's picked up the bomb, and he's got 50 seconds, and I don't know, you could play a pretty deep mind game to win this round. You've got the time to go for the long flank.
Yeah, you might as well just book it to the side of the map. The question, I wonder if he has any smokes in his arsenal that he can throw from this side of the map over towards the B-bomb site, maybe try and do some kind of a fake. That would be really, really cool. His HP won't matter against Guardian. The question is between Guardian and Simple, who rotates back to check the other bomb site, and it will be that AWP.
Oh, he's waiting a little bit. And shox is not even, well, now he's finally slowing down with about 18 seconds.
he won't even be able to clear anything. He doesn't have the time for it, so he's just going to get this plant down, and that's probably the best thing that could happen. Smoke for cover to allow him to reposition after the plant goes down.
He's got the Molotov, and they don't have a smoke. If he can just kill one of them, then he can try and play for time and eventually throw that grenade, or just straight up fight them. He spots out Simple. That's the other AWP now. He's going to go for the fight, and he wins it. A clean headshot to take down Simple. And Guardian has got no kit and almost no shot. He needs that kill right away. And shox is just playing with him and thinking about that Molotov. If he throws it, if Guardian misses the chance, and there's the peek, and there's the win.